This is the mighty ALLPOWERS power bank. Basically, it's a large battery pack and it provides a rather whopping 15,600 milliamps of power. To put that into perspective, most of my current power banks are about 3,000, so 15,000 is equivalent to about 5 of the smaller ones. Despite it being so powerful, it's still a fairly compact unit. It measures approximately 14 by 6 by approximately 2 centimetres, excuse the shadows, and it weighs 277 grams. So it is heavier than the others, but it's certainly not 5 times the weight despite being 5 times as powerful. So to use it, there's an input there which is a micro USB. Then once it's charged, there are 2 output sockets into which you plug your USB gadgets using standard USB lead, and naturally of course these are supplied, ALLPOWERS branded. For real outdoorsy people who have no access to a mains power supply, a laptop or anything with a USB output, it can always be charged using the ALLPOWER solar charger, which even in the depths of December in not particularly bright weather still produces a charge. And this then can help charge up the ALLPOWER battery pack, the power pack, to ensure there's always a power supply available for running USB devices at any time of day or night, and this will provide a good long-term power supply. Well, compared to other power banks at 15,600, that's a pretty powerful output. So these 2 items, the solar charger and the power bank, will work very well together, and in pretty much all weather as well. So all options are covered there. So to give a demonstration of how it works, I'm going to plug it in and then charge a couple of devices. There are 4 LEDs which indicate the charging status, and now as I plug it in, they illuminate. So as you can see, 3 are fully charged and the 4th one is still flashing, which indicates very approximately that it's about 75% charged. It doesn't need to be fully charged for recharging the USB gadgets and devices, but it is better to start with a reasonably well charged battery for the sake of prolonging battery life. Once it's fully charged, then it can be unplugged, the micro USB input removed, and then we'll attach 2 USB output leads to charge 2 USB devices. There are 2 output connectors. The top one is a 1 amp and the lower one is 2.1 amps. So I tend to save that for devices that either need to charge faster or a higher drain, such as a tablet, as opposed to, say, my Kindle. I've now attached 2 gadgets using the supplied leads. I've got a tablet and a phone, and as I switch it on, both should bleep as the charging process starts. There, you heard the phone bleep and the tablet is also charging. The display is showing 4 LEDs illuminated, which indicates it's pretty much fully charged now. So when they drop to 3 LEDs illuminated, that indicates a roughly a 75% charge, 2 LEDs illuminated, a 50% charge, just 1 LED, a 25% charge, at which point it's time to recharge the power pack itself. And I say that can be done via mains, via USB using a computer, or you can use the ALLPOWERS solar charger and charge it outdoors. And this then ensures you're completely independent, don't need to rely on mains power at all, and you still have sufficient power to recharge USB gadgets wherever you are. Completely independent. So that, I would say, is a very good power pack. It's well made, it feels solid, it feels substantial, and it's certainly not bulky, and it isn't heavy either. And best of all, it works, as I've just demonstrated. So I would say that's a very good deal, very well made. I'm very pleased with it. I'll leave those to charge now.